Welcome to Byte-Sized Tech, where we blend casual conversations with insightful discussions on the latest in technology and gadgets.
Yeah.
Today, we are diving deep into the world of AI.
Ooh, fun.
Buckle up, because things are moving fast.
Fast.
Yeah.
Fast is an understatement.
Yeah.
It feels like every day there's a new breakthrough or headline about AI changing the game.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
And that's what we're unpacking today, the real-world impact of AI.
Yeah.
From those cool new features to the potential hiccups along the way.
The bumps in the road.
Speaking of cool new features, did you see what ChatGPT is up to now?
Oh, yeah? What is that?
They've rolled out this tasks feature that's got everyone buzzing.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
You can ask it to schedule reminders,
Right.
create workout plans,
Oh, wow.
even draft emails.
Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's like having a personal assistant
Wow.
that lives in your computer.
I know, right?
It's wild.
Yeah. And it got me thinking, is this the beginning of the AI agent takeover?
Oh.
Everyone's been talking about it, you know.
Well, it's definitely a step in that direction. An
Right.
AI agent is basically a program that can perform tasks autonomously
Mm-hmm.
using information and tools from the internet.
Okay.
And ChatGPT's tasks feature is a great example of how that can play out in our everyday lives.
So it's not just about chatting anymore.
Right.
These AIs are becoming doers,
Yeah.
not just talkers.
I like that. Doers, yeah.
And it's not just OpenAI either, right?
No.
Other companies are jumping on this AI agent bandwagon.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Google's developing agent space for businesses.
Oh, wow.
And Amazon is working on integrating AI agents into Alexa.
Really? Into Alexa?
Yeah.
Wow.
The race is on to see who can make the most helpful and versatile AI assistant.
It's all very exciting, but let's be real. There are some potential bumps in the road.
Yeah, there are a few.
Like, what about those AI hallucinations?
Oh.
We keep hearing about. You
Yeah.
know, when AI confidently spits out wrong information.
Right. And that's a valid concern.
Yeah.
Especially as we start relying on AI for more and more tasks.
Exactly.
Even a small error rate can be a big deal when AI is integrated into critical systems like healthcare or finance.
And it seems like everyone's trying to tackle this accuracy problem.
Yeah.
I was reading that Google's Gemini Flash boasts a pretty low hallucination rate, while others, like Claude, haven't even released their numbers.
Interesting.
It makes you wonder what's going on behind the scenes.
Well, measuring and mitigating these hallucinations is a huge challenge.
Right.
It's not just about crunching numbers.
I can imagine.
It's about understanding how AI models process information and why they sometimes go off the rails.
It's like they have a mind of their own, but a
Yeah.
mind that's still under construction.
Right. Exactly.
And sometimes that construction leads to some pretty wacky results. Remember that research showing how GPT-4's accuracy can plummet when you give it more context?
Oh, really?
It's almost like too much information makes it go haywire.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
And it highlights the importance of not rushing AI integration.
Right.
Before we fully understand these limitations,
Yeah.
we need to prioritize safety and reliability.
Right.
Especially in areas where mistakes can have serious consequences.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've talked about chatbots and AI agents.
Yeah.
But AI is popping up in all sorts of places, right?
It is.
It's not just confined to the digital world anymore.
Exactly.
What else is it doing?
We're seeing it embedded in physical products, too.
Oh, wow.
Take Blaze, for example.
Okay.
They're an AI chip startup that's going public.
Oh, wow.
And their focus is on chips for edge applications.
Edge applications.
Yeah.
You know, for those of us who aren't fluent in tech jargon,
Right.
what exactly does that mean?
Good point.
Yeah.
Edge refers to devices that operate outside of a central data center.
Okay.
Think smartphones, smart appliances, even cars.
Got it.
Blaze is betting that AI chips will become essential components in all sorts of everyday devices.
So we're talking AI-powered refrigerators that tell us when we're out of milk.
Exactly.
Or cars that can drive themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah.
AI is moving from the cloud to the physical world.
Yeah.
And that has huge implications for how we live, work,
Yeah.
and interact with technology.
And speaking of interacting,
Yeah,
the media world seems to be embracing AI in a big way.
they are, yeah.
OpenAI is partnering with Axios to expand their newsroom. And Google's Gemini is teaming up with the Associated Press.
Wow.
It's like AI is becoming the new journalist in town.
Well, Not quite a replacement,
Okay.
but definitely a powerful tool.
Yeah.
Imagine AI helping journalists sift through mountains of data,
Right.
identify trends,
Yeah.
and maybe even write some basic reports.
Oh, wow.
It could free up human journalists to focus on more in-depth analysis and storytelling.
It's like having a superpowered research assistant
Right.
who never gets tired.
Exactly.
But does this mean robots are coming for journalists' jobs?
Oh, that's a good question.
Is that the headline we should be worried about?
That's a question a lot of people are asking.
Right.
And it's not just journalists who are concerned.
Right.
AI has the potential to automate many tasks that are currently done by humans.
Yeah.
And that raises all sorts of questions about the future of work.
It's like a whole new industrial revolution.
It is.
But this time it's driven by algorithms, not steam engines.
That's a great analogy.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
And a little bit scary all at the same time.
I think that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
AI is a powerful force.
Uh-huh.
And it's up to us to shape how it's used
Right.
and ensure that it benefits society as a whole.
Well said.
Thank you.
And speaking of powerful forces,
Yeah.
let's talk about the tech giants.
Okay.
It seems like everyone's vying for control of the AI landscape.
Right.
I read that Apple is joining the alliance against NVIDIA's dominance in the AI chip market.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
it's getting pretty intense out there.
It is.
It is, yeah.
NVIDIA has a huge lead in the AI chip market right now.
Yeah.
And that's making other companies nervous.
I imagine.
They see AI chips as the key to the future of computing,
Okay.
and they don't want to be left behind.
So it's not just about bragging rights.
No.
It's about who controls the technology that will power the next generation of devices and services.
Right.
It's a high-stakes game.
Exactly. And it's not just companies that are paying attention.
Right.
Governments are also getting involved.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How so?
President Biden recently signed an executive order to speed up the construction of AI data centers,
Oh.
recognizing the strategic importance of AI development.
It's like everyone's realizing that AI is not just some futuristic fantasy.
Yeah.
It's a real force that's shaping the world around us right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so important to have these conversations
Right.
to explore both the potential benefits and the potential risks of AI.
Yeah.
We're all part of this technological revolution, whether
Yeah.
we realize it or not.
Well said.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've covered a lot of ground in this first part of our AI deep dive.
We have.
We've talked about AI agents, hallucinations, edge applications,
Right.
the impact on media,
Yeah.
and the power struggles between tech giants and governments.
It's a lot to digest,
It is.
but I think it paints a pretty fascinating picture of the current state of AI.
Yeah.
It's a rapidly evolving field full of challenges and opportunities.
And that's what makes it so exciting.
It is.
It really is, yeah.
Welcome back.
It really is. And speaking of the digital landscape, did you hear about the latest with TikTok?
No, what's up?
It sounds like the U.S. ban might actually happen this Sunday.
Oh, really? Wow.
Wow.
That's been a long time coming.
I know, right?
There have been a lot of concerns about data security
Yeah.
and the influence of foreign tech companies.
Right, yeah.
So
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see what happens.
You know, it's ironic
What's that?
because I've heard that a lot of American TikTok users are switching to Xiaohongshu,
Oh, wow.
another Chinese app.
Interesting.
It seems like people are determined to find new ways to connect and share no matter what.
It definitely highlights the demand for these kinds of platforms.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder, though,
Yeah.
what does the future of social media look like?
That's a great question.
Will we see more decentralized platforms gain traction,
Right.
or will the big players continue to dominate?
It's hard to say.
Yeah.
But it feels like we're at a turning point.
Maybe.
People are becoming more aware of the trade-offs between convenience and privacy.
Right.
And
Yeah.
they're starting to demand alternatives.
And AI is playing a role in shaping those alternatives.
Oh, interesting.
We're already seeing AI-powered social media platforms emerge
Wow.
with features like personalized content recommendations,
Okay.
enhanced moderation, and even tools that help you learn languages while you scroll.
Oh, like that Speak app we mentioned earlier.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe I should finally give it a try and brush up on my Spanish.
It's definitely worth checking out.
Yeah.
But, you know, as cool as all these AI advancements are,
Right.
it's important to remember that they can be a double-edged sword.
Oh, of course.
For example, some e-reader companies are using AI to power their devices.
Oh, okay.
And there have been reports of these AI models promoting biased or harmful content.
That's concerning.
Yeah.
It's a good reminder that AI is only as good as the data it's trained on.
Exactly.
If that data is flawed,
Right.
it can have real-world consequences.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Transparency and accountability are crucial
Got it.
when it comes to AI development,
Right.
especially as it becomes more integrated into our daily lives. And of course, we can't ignore the ethical implications.
Speaking of ethical dilemmas, did you see that article about the woman who reportedly fell in love with a persona she created using ChatGPT?
Really? That's wild.
It raises all sorts of questions about the nature of relationships and the blurring lines between humans and AI.
It's a fascinating case.
Yeah.
That highlights the potential for AI to create incredibly realistic and engaging experiences.
Wow.
But also the need for us to think critically about our interactions with these systems.
Yeah.
As AI becomes more sophisticated, we need to develop ethical frameworks to guide its development and use...
It's mind-boggling to think about.
It is.
It feels like with every AI advancement, we unlock a whole new set of possibilities and challenges.
It's like opening Pandora's box.
Oh, yeah.
But instead of releasing evils, we're releasing potential. It's up to us to figure out how to harness that potential for good and mitigate any unintended consequences.
And that's what makes this whole conversation so important.
It is.
We need to be aware of both the benefits and the risks of AI so that we can shape its development in a way that benefits humanity as a whole.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
It's not just about the technology itself, it's about how we choose to use it.
This deep dive has definitely given me a lot to ponder.
Yeah.
It's fascinating to see how AI is evolving so rapidly.
Yeah, it is.
And it's both exciting and a little daunting to think about what the future holds.
It's an incredible time to be alive.
Yeah.
To witness this technological revolution unfolding.
I know, it's amazing.
And it's a reminder that we all have a role to play
in
shaping the future of AI.
It really does feel like we're living in a science fiction novel, doesn't it?
It does.
All these incredible advancements happening at lightning speed.
It's true, and it makes you wonder, what's next?
Yeah, what is next?
One thing that's caught my eye is the issue of data scarcity in AI development.
Data scarcity?
Yeah. Companies are constantly trying to find new sources of data to train their AI models, and some are resorting to some pretty unconventional methods.
Oh, yeah, like that whole controversy with Meta. Allegedly using data from a book piracy website.
Exactly.
That was a wild story.
It really was.
And it highlights the ethical challenges we're facing as AI becomes more data hungry.
It does.
If companies are willing to scrape data from questionable sources, where do we draw the line?
Yeah, where do we? It's a slippery slope.
It's like the Wild West of data out there.
It is.
And everyone's scrambling to stake their claim.
Exactly.
And it's not just Meta, right?
Well,
there were rumors that OpenAI might be doing something similar.
Exactly. And that's why we need clear regulations and ethical guidelines to ensure that AI development is responsible and doesn't infringe on copyright laws or exploit people's data without their consent.
It's a tough balance, though, right?
It is.
We want to encourage innovation,
right,
but not at the expense of our values and principles.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We need to be thoughtful about how we develop and deploy AI.
Right.
So that it benefits society as a whole, not just a select few.
Well, I think it's safe to say that this AI deep dive has been a real eye-opener.
I agree.
It has been, yeah.
It's fascinating to see how AI is shaping our world.
Yeah.
And it's important to stay informed and engaged in these conversations.
Right.
So that we can help steer AI in the right direction.
So as we wrap up, what's the key takeaway?
Ooh, good question.
You hope our listeners walk away with today?
I think the most important thing is to remember that AI is a tool.
Okay.
And like any tool, it can be used for good or for ill.
Right.
It's up to us to decide how we want to use this powerful technology and to make sure that its development aligns with our values and goals as a society.
Well said.
Thank you.
And to our listeners out there, keep exploring.
Keep learning.
Keep learning and keep asking questions about the world around you.
It's a wild world out there.
It is a wild world out there.
Full of potential.
Full of potential, and maybe a few AI agents as well.
Exactly.
Thanks for tuning in to Byte-Sized Tech. If you enjoyed this deep dive, like, comment, share, and subscribe for more fun tech discussions.